Bitcoin Crypto News Online, formerly known as Mountain Crypto. Welcome to a beautiful morning. We are pushing a new all-time high. Bitcoin is at $71,086.87 as we speak right now. We have pushed the $72,000 range in the last 24 hours. Bitcoin is up 3.2% in the 24-hour and up over 6.2% for the 7-day. Ethereum also got some gains of 3.8%. We're going to talk about Bitcoin and it pushing the all-time highs. Will it do it? Will that happen? Well, before we get into it, let's do our top 10. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, XRP. We've got Dogecoin, Tron on the top 10. Toncoin slipped down to 11. Let's go through 11 through 20. We got Toncoin, Cardano, Shiba Inu, Avalanche, Wealth, Bitcoin Cash creeping up to 18 for some reason, Chainlink, and Polkadot. Honorable mentions, it looks like Sui has popped up to 23. Litecoin and Near have slipped down to 24 and 25 respectively. The Leo token is at 21. So there is your main characters in the day's play. Our market cap has bolted up. We are at $2.5 trillion market cap. That is up quite a bit, 1.8%, almost 2% for the day. We had another $100 billion go into the market. Wow, amazing. Yeah, we're in for a roller coaster ride. Let's talk more about Bitcoin. The projected price, according to the charts and the indicators, we should be at, in 5 days, an $81,000 Bitcoin, or a 1 month of $94,000 Bitcoin, or a 3 month of $98,000 Bitcoin. Yeah, it would be amazing if we could hit the $80,000 to $100,000 market cap by the end of the year. We will see if that happens. I'm sure we're going to have some correction. Altcoins have gone up. I believe it was 22% yesterday. We're at 29 on the altcoin season chart here. See a little bump. So there has been some money going into the altcoin market. I have not found my favorite Bitcoin halving clock yet. I did spend a bunch of time looking for it, but I couldn't find it. There's the halving block right there from BitIO. Here's another one from bitblockhalf.com talking about the halving event. Quite a ways off. I mean, we're talking 1,264 days. So, yeah, quite a ways off. Fear and greed has stayed pretty steady at 72. Greed, so people are getting interested in the market. Hasn't gone crazy yet, but that is happening in the news today. Before we get into the Bitcoin new highs, Kraken unveils a new survey. Most investors prefer dollar cost averaging. Again, I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice, just educational. Do your own research. But I find dollar cost averaging to be a great way to get into your key cryptocurrencies. If you are going to hold for the long term and hope to gain those big gains from Bitcoin, or maybe maybe a couple other top crypto coins, then that is been proven to be the best way. According to Kraken here, this is on bitcoinnews.com. Also, if you're going to do the altcoins and gamble, be sure to put in your stop losses so that you just get out before you lose. I know it's tough because sometimes it seems like it drops, then you get cashed out, and then next thing you know, the market goes back up again. But with that, you really need to know how to read the charts so you can find an entry point. You'll never enter at the lowest of lows, and you'll never exit at the highest of highs. But the most important thing is preserving your capital, and that's what the stop losses do. Um, Latest news here is Bitcoin mining gamification inside of miner wars and the Go mining ecosystem. If that's something you're interested in, you can go to Bitcoin News and check that out. Hong Kong is unveiling new regulation roadmap and hints at cryptocurrency incentives, so that should help the market as far as that goes. Um, there's an article here on Pepe. It is down 22% at the time of this article, but yeah, it may have spiked back up again. So if that's something you're interested in, you may want to check it out. Actually, Pepe is up 6.97%. So yeah, I guess you missed out on that 2.2% unless you were already in. So there's that. CoinDesk is up to date within the last couple hours. Bitcoin is surging above 71,000 as wild crypto market pump sees 175 million in shorts liquidated by Shure Malawa. Now, we talk about this when people are leveraging on Bitcoin going up, that would be the longs, or Bitcoin going down, that's the shorts, and they get liquidated because it didn't happen. It can push Bitcoin in one direction or the other direction. So when people are going, oh, yeah, Bitcoin's going to go down, Bitcoin's going to go down, Bitcoin's going to go down, everybody's betting against it. Well, when that doesn't happen, then it really pushes the price up. Just as when they bet on the longs, like if they all start going, oh, Bitcoin's going to see the moon, the moon, the moon. Well, when they bet against it, it can actually make the price go down. So it does affect the price. And supposedly over time that will create more stability within the price. But real investors are looking for volatility because that's where, yes, big losses can be had, but also big profits. And that's why timing the market is so important. If you are going to gamble money that you're more afraid of losing, you definitely need to get educated on that. Um, so, anyway, Dogecoin beats the spike to 1.3 billion as Trump's popularity sees Doge rocket 15%. Um, so, yeah, Dodge has been spiking, and I've got a little bag of that. So not investment advice, but that's something you should have bought already. Probably. Is it too late to get in? That's up to you. What's your risk loss um, program look like? That's something you have to figure out. Sometimes it's just a dollar amount. Like, if you can afford to lose a couple $100 and it won't be the end of the world for you, then put a couple $100 on it. But Bitcoin, for me, it's all about stacking stats. Satoshis are 100 of a million of one Bitcoin, and you can usually get right now. You can probably get maybe less than 1,400 Satoshis for a U.S. dollar. So you can get a lot of Satoshis, which will build up to a fraction of a Bitcoin or a whole Bitcoin if you continue dollar cost averaging. So yeah, that's what I do with my Bitcoin. I don't plan on selling the majority of my Bitcoin, or maybe none of it at all. Sometimes emergencies happen, so you always have to take that into consideration. First movers, Americans, BTC jumps over 71K. Dodge leads the market surge. Dogecoin, however you want to say that. So that's what we are looking at. I think what we're going to see right now, it looks to me, when I look at the charts on Bitcoin, it's really looking like what we're seeing here is a nice straight line here. You have the 71,000. Here's the other top here. I would expect to see this dip down again. Hopefully we don't hit any of these lows in. Oh, we lost our connection. I don't know how long we lost our connection there. Let me just go back Here's the 24-hour. We are at this 71K area here. That's going to have to be confirmed probably another time or two. And here is the 7-day. You can see there's this big area in here that has not maybe been tested. Here's a big area over here on our 1 month. Let's look at the 3 month. See, we are doing these tops are going up, but they were up higher here. So we're getting closer to our 1 year. Here we got the 1 year. This is a very interesting calendar right here, or not calendar, chart from CoinGecko. You can get all the different charts that you want on this for free and look at it. But yes, I think we are building up for some more all-time highs. Here is the whole market over time. You can see these gains, and eventually these gains, as Bitcoin continues, will start to look like those. See, here's a gain way over here. It's just tiny little bump. I mean, you can barely even see that in the stream of time, right? I gotta really zero in on it for you to see that. Look at that. So yeah, I think we have some exciting times to come. These do tend to have a trajectory. If you point from here and you go to here and you go to here, yeah, you know what? We are potentially going to be way up here. So see, that's 80,000. That should launch us when we hit our all-time high. I keep losing my connection. All right. So I am doing a public speaking at the Bonner Community Center on the 13th at 6 o'clock. If you're in North Idaho, come see me. And you can get the news at People's Rights for Bonner County in North Idaho. If you want to attend that at 6 o'clock, answer all your questions. I'm real heavy on being safe and secure, and we can explain Bitcoin basics, talk about cryptocurrency, talk about different strategies, not actual investment strategies, but actual techniques that can be used, and a lot on safety and the freedom about Bitcoin. So check that out. And that's it. I'm out of here. Have a great day.